To cover something, there must be a surface to be covered, a support, a foundation, something like skin that absorbs numbness, an ontological inevitability. Color could only ever exist in a state of having been peeled away from the very beginning. Before pain arrives, only the premonition of pain occupies the nerves. Color dwells within this time lag. In that place where the arrival of color is so swift that perception has not yet been prepared, color is already entrenched. Flatness, too, is a comparative concept that requires the pair of background and foreground. This space, however, does not permit comparison in the first place. There is no blue behind red, nor is there red in front of blue. All colors coexist simultaneously, adjacent to one another in the same place. This is not harmony. Harmony requires order. This is simultaneity as complicity. A numb finger cannot determine whether what it is touching is hot or cold. Suspension of judgment. That is the ethical significance of numbness. Correctness is the language of hierarchy. It presupposes up and down, superiority and inferiority, and before and after. Without layers, justice too is left hanging in the air. What exists here is a deluge of color that has not yet fully become ethics. Space is usually a container for arranging objects. However, if color has no layers, no depth, and no order, then that space no longer contains anything. The distinction between inside and outside, which the act of containing requires, is dissolved by this numbness. This space is not filled with color. Rather, color itself emerges as the impossibility of space. Color appears to overlap, yet in truth, it has never been layered. Red lies above blue, and black lies beneath red. We smuggle this order into space as a habit of our vision. Space itself has neither top nor bottom, and there is no need to assign even an order to the colors. Colors simply emerge, and the moment they emerge, they erase all evidence of their emergence. Even the sensation of numbness may not be the result of the nerves possessing color, but rather a phenomenon in which color temporarily borrows the boundary of the nerves. There are no layers there. White does not become transparent, black does not become depth, and purple does not deepen while remaining purple. While everything exists on the same plane, it rejects the very concept of that plane. Perspective is rendered obsolete. Contours spontaneously unravel, and objects extract meaning from the viewer's eyes before they can prove what they are. We tend to think of space as the blank space between things. It is a place where everything happens too simultaneously for concepts like up and down, inside and outside, or before and after to hold any meaning. There, even the act of seeing is not safe. The very moment of seeing, the fact of having seen becomes visible. The viewer is not observing the landscape, rather is being observed by it. It is not the vividness that numbs us, nor is it because it is beautiful, nor because it is garish. Color loses its referent, drifting as a pure event and causing a minute short circuit in the viewer's perception. That fleeting void that occurs when perception can no longer understand itself. There are no layers in this place. To create layers, comparison is necessary. Foreground and background, surface and interior, present and past, reality and memory, me and the world. The thin membrane that separated them has vanished without my noticing. All that remains are trembling colors. Colors do not form walls. Colors do not become floors. Colors do not conceal anything. Even though everything is exposed, I cannot grasp a single thing. Amid this contradiction, I finally realize it is not that there are no layers. The very concept of layers cannot arise here. The world is not composed of overlapping layers. From the very beginning, nothing has ever overlapped. It has simply existed infinitely and simultaneously. We have merely arranged it for convenience, invented the concepts of surface and depth, stitched together cause and effect, and poured time from yesterday into today. I am numb with color. That is why space is not flat. I have already detached myself even from the judgment that it is flat. It is not that there is no depth there. Rather, the word depth cannot reach it. Light that is not even light. Color that is not even color. Just as numb fingers cannot discern hot from cold, the quest for the correct color within this color space shares the same structural form as self-referential impasse. It is fundamentally impossible for the color system within this space to prove its own correctness based solely on the axioms within that system. Correctness is the language of hierarchy, requiring the orderliness of ordinal numbers. Yet in a color space devoid of layers, there exists no axiomatic system capable of such ordering.